Hello and Happy New Year. This class is for the Human Design New Year, which is when the sun enters Gate 41. Gate 41 is the beginning of a new cycle. It is whenever your DNA replicates, it is the start codon to start a whole new pattern. So if you missed your January New Year, you are in luck because the official energetic New Year is from January 21st to the 22nd, all the way to January 27th, while the sun is in Gate 41. So in this yin class, we are going to hold yoga postures for 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll have a mantra for each pose. So Gate 41 is about, it's about desire contracting into clarity. So it's like a seed underground that is alive, but you just can't see it yet. It's not about force. It's not about manifesting anything. It's allowing space, letting go of what no longer serves you, canceling out old patterns, so there can be room for the new to naturally emerge. It's anticipation without demand. It's sitting with feelings of hunger, feelings of anticipation without overreacting. It's patient, it's yielding, and it is the perfect time to practice yin yoga. So let's begin our first yoga posture in butterfly pose. So you can bring, and if you have blocks, you are more than welcome to use them, but they won't be necessary. But as always, props are just tools that are going to improve your practice. You can also use pillows, books, anything like that you would like to have, but you do not need them. And this is going to be a great practice for all levels. So we're going to come to bring our heels together. You can either bring them in close, but I encourage you to bring them out a little bit wider. We're going to find some length in our spine here, and we are going to slowly fold forward, draping our upper body over our legs, allowing the legs to be heavy, and then dropping your head down. And our first mantra for this posture is going to be, I feel my desire without needing to escape. I feel my desire without needing to escape. This is about staying present with hunger rather than fantasy. These mantras are designed from Human Design or the Gene Keys or the I Ching and Hexagram 41. Line 1, and we'll go all the way up to line 6. So line 1, pose 1 mantra is, I feel my desire without needing to escape. As you repeat these mantras in your head, notice how they make you feel. There is no right or wrong. It's all information. So find what feels good. Go ahead and allow your eyes to close. Drop your head and repeat internally, I feel my desire without needing to escape. I feel my desire without needing to escape. I feel my desire without needing to escape. And just begin to slow down the breaths in these holds, really allowing gravity to do the work. Relaxing all of your muscles and staying present with the sensations in your body. I feel my desire without needing to escape. You can slowly come up about an inch or so and take your torso over to one side for a few breaths. And then walk it over to the other side, feeling a nice stretch in the lower side body. And then coming back to center, press your hands into the mat and come all the way up. Take your hands on the outside of your knees. Go ahead and bring them together. Take the soles of your feet to the outside of your yoga mat. Plant your hands behind you and just take some slow windshield wipers. And we will come into our second posture with a mantra designed for line 2 of Gate 41. And we're going to come to lie down on our backs. And we're going to put the yoga block on our sacrum. So not too high, you want it to be on your sacrum. And you can stay here with your palms to your sides facing up, or you can extend your legs out, allowing the feet to fall open like a book. And the mantra for this yin posture is, what is meant for me comes without force. What is meant for me comes without force. Trusting the natural pull of life and not chasing experience. What is meant for me comes without force. Just slowing down your breath and letting everything go. What is meant for me comes without force. If it feels good, you can also bring your hands above head so you're in like a star pose. What is meant for me comes without force. What is meant for me comes without force. Softening your pelvic bowl here, allowing your hips to be heavy. Gate 41 is connected to the sacral chakra. It's adrenaline fuel. It's easy to be reactive in Gate 41 energy, but it's asking you to be steady, to be calm, to be efficient with your energy, with your feelings, with your desires. Desire itself is not bad, but when we chase desires, we can be left with fatigue. We can lower our vibration and cause chaos. So this energy is really asking you to be still, to surrender and to notice. To notice your desires and to trust the natural unfolding. And go ahead and bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Press into your heels. Lengthen your spine. Curl your tailbone towards your heels as you lift up. Grab the block that was underneath you and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Taking your time here, and then pull your knees into your chest just for a quick stretch here. You can roll side to side. Take little circles with your knees. And you can either roll up to seating position, or you can turn on your side to come up. Might feel good to roll along your spine. And then we're all meet in Sphinx pose. So coming to lay down on our bellies, extend your legs out behind you. You're going to find the length in your low back as you slowly come up, putting your elbows beneath your shoulders, your hands extended from your elbows. You're pressing down into your elbows, pulling back with your hands energetically, pushing your pubic bone into the mat and pulling your heart through the gate of your collarbones and keeping length in your low back. So your head's not pointing straight up, your chin's not all the way down. You're gazing a few feet in front of your hands. And we won't be here for a full 5 minutes, but we'll be here for 2 or 3 minutes. And line 3, pose 3 of gate 41, the energetic new year is: I let experience inform me, not define me. I let experience inform me, not define me. I let experiences inform me, not define me. There's 64 hexagrams in human design or the gene keys. Just like it matches the DNA. So each hexagram or each gene has 6 lines, and it's 1 through 6. So the first line is the first, and it's the bottom, and it has a theme. All first lines of all 64 hexagrams have a theme. All second lines have a theme, so on and so forth. And the third line theme is trial and error. So if you have a third line in your profile, in your personal energetic blueprint, then you learn by trial and error. And there is no mistakes, there are just lessons. So I let experiences inform me, not define me. I let experiences inform me, not define me. Go ahead and turn your head side to side, feeling a nice stretch into your neck. And coming back to center, dropping your chin to your chest, and back up. And dropping your chin to your chest. And then come back to looking forward. As you slowly lower your upper body, put one hand over the other, rest your forehead on your back of your hands, and just shake out the lower body, the hips from side to side. Take your legs out a little bit wider to the edges of the mat, Bring the soles of your feet to the ceiling and take a few reverse windshield wipers. Dropping your feet side to side. And then just find a moment of stillness here, extending your legs behind you, allowing your forehead to rest on your hands. And think about this past year, from this time last year to now, how much you have experienced, how much you have been informed. All of the feelings, the highs, the lows, what they have taught you, what you know now that you didn't know then. And then with openness, anticipate this next year and how much you will learn and grow, how much more love you'll be capable of holding. And we're going to slowly push into our hands, coming up to a tabletop. It might feel good to take a cat-cow, inhaling as you drop your belly, open your heart. Exhale as you push into the mat. Bring your chin to your chest. Curl your sit bones. Bring them back slightly to the heels. Then inhale, switching, following your breath, the cadence of your breath. It's your body, your practice. And we're going to come into our next yin posture. Which will be pigeon pose, or swan pose as they call it in yin. So we'll bring our right knee behind our right wrist, and you can walk that left leg back. Make sure your toes are pointing straight behind you, and feel free to stay here, or you can use a block or a bolster to put underneath your chest or your head. So take a few moments to find what works for you today. And line 4 is an opportunist line. Line 4 is very connected to the heart. And for Gate 41, the mantra for line 4 in this posture is, I share presence, not expectation. I share my presence, not expectations. I share presence, not expectation. Find what's comfortable and repeat the mantra, I share presence, not expectations. On every exhale, release tension. Softening, opening, surrendering, releasing. I share presence, not expectation. I share presence, not expectation. For the last minute or so of this posture, it might feel good to slowly move your torso over your bent knee. It opens up a new angle in your body, a new stretch, a new release, a new opportunity to be present with yourself, to find stillness, and to allow your body to do what it needs to do. I share presence, not expectation. And we will slowly walk our torso back to center, push into your hands, take your time, slowly come up, maybe rock a little bit into the hips. And curl those back toes under, bring your right leg back. Might feel good to make some circles here. Take whatever movement feels good. Be present with yourself. And when you're ready, we'll come into swan pose on the other side, extending that right leg back. Should feel really good right now. Then bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Slide your right leg back. You can look back to make sure your toes aren't pointed in or out. They should be pointed directly behind you. And again, you can stay here or grab your props. You don't want one hip really pushed up. You want your low back and your hips to be level. So go ahead and check that. And if you want to come down, go ahead and come down. Find what works for you. And for line 5, Gate 41, line 5, our mantra is, despite limitations, I recognize my potential. Despite limitations, I recognize my potential. Despite limitations, I recognize my potential. You can always start higher in the pose, and as time slowly unwinds your fascial system, your connective tissues, and your muscles, you can slowly come further into the posture. In Yin Yoga, it's always good to not go too deep too quickly. This is not about force. This is about allowance, or about surrender, ease, trust. Despite limitations, I recognize my potential. For the last minute, if you want to walk your torso over that bent front knee and then fold forward. And when you're ready, slowly come up. You can swing your back leg around, so you're coming into a seated position here. And we'll come into our final yin posture, which is going to be happy baby, everyone's favorite. And the last mantra here will be, I remain still and receptive while the next cycle forms. I remain still and receptive while the next cycle forms. So we're going to come down onto our backs. You can pull your knees into your chest, out to the sides of your body. Take your hands, reach up, grab the outside of your feet as you're pulling your feet down and your knees down to the sides of your body. And find length in your low back here and make sure your neck is also long. It's not up like this. So bringing your chin to your chest to find length in the back of your neck. And breathe. I remain still and receptive while the next cycle forms. I remain still and receptive while the next cycle forms. Line 6 of every hexagram holds a wisdom, a role model vibe, a lesson really from each of the experiences of each hexagram. And for gate 41, I remain still and receptive as the next cycle naturally forms. What wisdom? No pushing, no forcing. Instead, it's a trust and clarity, a canvas ready to be painted by divine truth. I remain still and receptive as the next divine cycle forms. we'll slowly bring our soles of our feet back down. Take a big stretch and extend one leg and then the other. Get comfortable as we come into our final posture, Shavasana. Thank yourself for being here and allow yourself a few moments of no mantra, no goals, no force, no pushing, no agenda. Simply be. Allow anything else to simply wait so you can simply be. Softening the muscles behind the eyes, behind the cheeks, behind the jaw, the whole head, releasing the throat and the neck, the shoulders, allowing the elbows and the forearms and the hands to become heavy. The fingertips let go. Your heart softens. Your hips become just 10% heavier. Thighs, knees, shins, and ankles relax. Top of your feet relax. Bottom of your feet. All 10 toes. Both legs. Both arms, whole right side of the body, whole left side of the body. The whole body softens. Begin to deepen your breath. Bringing your awareness back into your body, into the room. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Curling the corners of your mouth up into a smile as you bring your arms overhead for a stretch. Pulling your feet and your hands apart from one another, rotating your wrists and your ankles. Slowly make your way to your side and come up slowly, consciously to a seated position. Find your sit bones. Maybe take a small movement here. Allowing yourself to feel good. Rubbing your hands together to find warmth between your hands, between the right and the left. Bring your hands to your chest, to your heart. Allow your heart to press into your thumbs and your thumbs to press into your heart. Find gratitude for the emergence of a new cycle, of new lessons, of new wisdoms, of new opportunities to experience life itself. Inhale through your nose. Hold the gratitude at the top. Smile. Exhale, bow your head to your heart's wisdom. Namaste. Thank you for doing this New Year's Yin yoga class. If you are curious about the Human Design System, which is the science of differentiation, it's how we are all unique. It's based off of the cosmos. It's based off of your birthday, your birth time, your birth location. If you'd like to know more about the system, please reach out to me. Drop your profile if you do know Human Design down in the comments, and let me know what classes you would like to see next, and if you liked this integration of the Human Design transit with the yoga. My name is Kyla Arnold. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me get my yoga out to other people, and it helps me share the wisdom that I have found in the Human Design System. Thank you very much. Namaste.